supposed to cook. In Ghana, that is the cultural and traditional acceptance. Oh, why they can't wait and then we find that nowadays, you are posting work at 6 p.m. Your wife is posting work at 6:30 p.m. You're both working the whole day. You're both tired. You're both come home together. And the man was going to chill, then the woman to go and cook. That's why I say, let's review this relationship in context of modern times. That's all we are saying. That's all we're saying. It is not a crime for a man who loves cooking and who knows how to do it when you're alone with your wife to do it sometimes. It doesn't spoil anything. Let me tell you, when I was doing this show on the Valentine one, they said the name of the life of KSM. That's what they said. They gave the life. They said the whole day with KSM. And the fact of the matter is, I do like cooking. Sometimes I make some wicked dishes. So my daughter told the people, oh, when KSM comes to work, let's go to the kitchen and shoot him when he's cooking. So that, and then the commander says, what are you trying? You want to see KSM cooking? That's what disrespectful. He's a very old school person. Why was I young man? But it just reflects what we think. That is even an embarrassment to see a man cooking. Old school. Let's move on. Let's understand the kinds of change. Any other question, please? Yes, we have a hand from back here. Next question. We'll take 2 more questions.
Yes, please. We were talking about the parents on marriage. When the basis of getting married is not good, and at the end of the day, you are going to have that. I believe some of us are having problems because of the basis. If you can really advise us further on. Thank you.
Show us love. Great question. Show us love. And I know this is for many people who say, she said she believes that the premise of their marriage was faulty, and as a result of that, not theirs, but generally, there are people who are making faulty marriage, and as a result of that, are having some serious problems. Honestly, like parents said, outside of communication, I don't know how else you are going to do. You should be able to sit down with your partner and look at the issues and say, this is the reason we got married. But for this and that reason, we are not able to get along. Then between you and the partner, actually sit down and try and resolve those problems. It depends on your approach. Depends on how much time you put in, but you actually have to sit down and address those problems respectfully. Talk to each other, not at each other, because if you start to get each other, nothing works. And I'm saying this because many of the marital problems have happened because of the way the foundation the marriage was based on. Our society is sitting down and talking about it, bringing in a counselor who can listen to you and advise. I don't know what else. Honestly, the convention is so pray about it, but I believe prayer is backed by certain action. So you need to speak about it. The question is, if it's not working at all, if you have done everything possible and it still doesn't work, I leave you to make decisions. Because for me, there's no point being in any relationship where you're not getting the benefits of the relationship. And what are the benefits of the relationship? It's supportive, it is caring, it is loving, it is there to help uplift you. So only the friend relationship that is rather crushing you, killing your spirit, bringing you down. You think it has to do is what you chose for me. Because it gets very religious. And people say, oh, but the scripture says God doesn't like divorce and to them to expand. I think differently. I don't encourage divorce. I don't, and as much as possible, I'll fight against it and try and fix it. But when all else has failed and we have been killed, decide. Okay? Okay. Lastly. Trust me, marriage, friendship, love is a lot of give and take. I heard somebody say that the woman gives 50%, the man gives 50%, and then together with one country. That is wrong. They say the woman gives 50%, the man gives 50%, and then between the two of you, 100. That is wrong. The man gives 100%, the woman gives 100%. You give it your all. And that's where the element of sacrifice comes in. Now listen to this, please. Sacrifice does not mean you do the things that impede your progress. You do the things that stop you from growing. You do the things that stop you from prospering. That is not sacrifice. Sacrifice means having to forgo something that you like for the benefit of the two of you. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. Even though I sacrifice something, at the end of the day, you're going to win something, you're going to win something. That is the value of sacrifice. Very, very important. But you have to understand that in every relationship, a certain amount of sacrifice is required. From the man and from the woman. There's no way outside of that. There's something that you either have to give up or adapt to. Okay? Give you another example of my life. Very, very well known. I'm a very, very, if you will, quite careless. I can take off my shoes and I can leave a little bit of the kitchen to the bed, to the dining room. And I know I don't witnesses in here. Men do that. I can take out my key and leave it in the fridge. Carelessness. Now this is what I'm talking about. There are some people that can change with time. And there are some that we are taking on. Thank you. We are taking on. Me and Papa, we still go to money. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. This is when the woman says, even though I want things very neat and I want them tidy all the time, I love this man. He has his faults. He annoys me. When he uses it, but in everything. I always become the shoes everything in the bedroom. What's sacrificing? You know? So that's what I'm talking about. That kind of accepting the weaknesses of my partner. Like my wife. She works for one man. She's very proper. You know, proper, kind of official there. Very proper. Me, I'm in the name. Very proper. I like my ease. If you see me somewhere, nobody is coming to shake my hand. My wife likes fine pair of trousers. Nicely ironed. After 50 years, just one out of 10 years, Know your husband, know your wife. There are certain things that you might want to be happy just because you make them happy or you're happy. And these are the little things I'm talking about. You'll be surprised how a little thing like that can lead to positive marriage. My God, every day I say, you come and leave the shoes in the kitchen. Why? And then you put me in this summer from my man. And then she's angry. She's aggravated. For 15 years, every day, I'm having my plan. She has decided that there's nothing I can do to go and go. Who does? Yes, I'm done. Yes, I'm done. So that's how it goes. In every relationship, there's a certain amount of sacrifice that you need. This friend I'm talking about is totally Muslim. The wife is Christian. They are raising their children up for the times of religions. The children are not going to go to whether they want to go to the mosque. There's some sacrifice that's taking place. So that's all I'm saying. Know your husband or your wife. Know what they like and don't like. And sometimes accept what normally under circumstances you wouldn't accept. And then you move on. And the last thing I want to say, humor. Let's not be trying too seriously. I know sometimes my wife, and she's talking, and I say, I'm going to argue. She will not run there. So in every time, in every situation, you have the power either to activate the situation or diffuse it. Whether you're a man or a woman, every situation, you have a chance to activate it or diffuse it. Sometimes you take a day, the rest 2 days, but at the end of the day, you have the power to diffuse. Some people say exit time save time. Exit time save time. So she believes that when something is going wrong in a relationship or a marriage, right there, talk about it. It may not appear as a problem yet, but talk about it anyway. Others will say, if that thing has not caused a problem, I'm going to start it and bring a problem. So where do I stand? I believe in talking about it. Because trust me, if in your mind you know it can cause a problem, but the problem hasn't surfaced, so you say you wait. Trust me, it will surface. And when it surfaces, at that time, you have done your gut eye, your gut white eye. So when the time it surfaces, boom, you were slow. And the wife will have to say, why are you speaking like this? You've never mentioned this before. Why? There's another reason. You every time you have never said anything. Okay? So as much as possible, let us not wait to get to the exposure point. Sometimes you feel that when you bring it up, it will bring up the exposure. Let me tell you this. There is nothing you can't say. It just depends on how you say it. Trust me. When you talk about, yes, and when you do comedy, you laugh at everything, you laugh at the person, you laugh at the chance, has anything has a problem with you? I said no. It's because of the way I say it. You can be confrontational, it can be friendly, it can be advisory, but you can say it. But know that when you choose to be confrontational, you're going to get an exposure. So this one of the things I say to your partner. It depends on the timing. You should know when your wife is relaxed, when your husband is relaxed, and the time when you can bring up something very nice for you to talk about. You'll be amazed how they will react and talk about it very, very, very nice. And that same thing, if you bring it up in a certain way and at a certain time, that same person will explode. They will explode. So one of the things you need to know about your partners, those of you who are married, those of you who are getting married, is know how to communicate with them. The communication is three things. The person communicating, who is the sender of the message, the channel, and the receiver. So when you know the receiver, you know what channel you use. So, Estelle, yeah, communicate. Just the timing, how to do it, when to do it, and why you're doing it that time. On that note, I'd like to thank you all for having me here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Valentine.
I don't know what I'm talking about.